Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing another sit down video today. I have had some creative juices flowing and I'm wanting to film all the videos. Actually, a lot of my ideas are coming from you guys, so I appreciate y'all so much whenever you comment and tell me you should do a what's on my iPad video or a what's in my bag video. All the videos that you guys recommend for me, I try to make sure I jot it down and I try to make sure I film it quickly for y'all, because you guys are the ones that are watching. I want to give you guys what is entertaining to y'all, and so if I can make a whole video out of things that you guys want me to show off or want to see, then I will. But that brings me into today's video. I'm going to be filming a comparison video of my two Neverfull MMs. I have the Damier Azur, which is a newer bag of mine and a newer print, because as you guys know, if you've been watching me for a little bit, the Monogram has been a staple in my collection for years and I have not strayed away. But I recently fell in love with the Azur and people have been asking for a comparison video of the two. So we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna start off by showing you guys each of my bags and talking to you guys about when I got them, the specs, all the details about the bags, and then I will go into comparing the two. There's not really much of a comparison other than the colors. I do have the GM in both of them now. It's really just the print that I am comparing. We're gonna start off with the one that I have had the longest, which is my Neverfull MM in the fuchsia color. I want to say this is called Peony, I think. I will put the name somewhere on the screen to show you guys, but it has the fuchsia pink interior. I really want to find a Neverfull that has the rose ballerine interior. That color is just so gorgeous, and especially I feel like with this print it would pop so much. So I thought about rehoming this and trying to find one of those. But this is what the bag looks like. I buy all of my bags pre-loved, and I got this one, I want to say almost 5 years ago now, because I got it right after COVID. And so I want to say this bag, to me, is 5 years old, and she is still gorgeous as ever. I don't do anything special to her because it has the vachetta straps and the nice canvas. I don't condition it or anything. I did put her outside to patina whenever I first got her, but after that I just let her do her thing, and this is the color that she has turned into now. I do have some water spots, if you guys can see here, but like I have said in other videos, I do not baby my bags. I use and abuse them. Now, I don't tear them up, but I do use them because they're meant to be loved, and I like that they show wear. That just shows that they have a little bit of a character to them. So she's still in really great condition. I have no complaints. I used the heck out of this bag, and when I first got it, I wore it all the time. It's a great work bag. It's a perfect size. I like that it has a big opening because especially whenever I'm traveling, I just want to be able to reach into my bag and grab whatever I need. That is pretty much the specs of my Monogram bag. I do find that I'm not reaching for this one as much lately. I will reach for my other Monogram bags because of this time of year, and since I have this other print, I'm not reaching for this often, but I do feel that when wintertime comes around, this will be something I gravitate more. Since I talked about how I don't use that one so much and I will transition it once wintertime comes or fall, I'm gonna show you guys my Damier Azur bag. So this bag is newer to my collection. As you guys know, I just got home from work, so it is stuffed with all of my work stuff. If you guys want a what's in my bag video to like start off the school year, let me know, because this is what I use right now for my work bag, because it's the perfect time to use this. I got this for, I want to say my birthday. I either got this for my birthday or my anniversary. I couldn't remember which one it was because I've gotten other bags since then, but I got it as a gift, and I got this one pre-loved as well. It is also in great condition. I did put a little bit of oil on her and I set her outside, and I've just been using her and abusing her, and she is starting to develop a nice color. I love the way that that color looks with this print. So pretty. And I forgot to mention that the inside is the rose ballerine. Such a gorgeous color, especially with this lighter print. I've been using this one a lot, especially recently for travel and for work. This is a great work bag. I can throw my iPad in here if I need to, and it fits literally everything. It is stuffed right now. I have it filled up, and I did have my iPad in here earlier, but I took it out just because it would make it really heavy, and I didn't want to completely empty it out for this video. I'm gonna compare the two. Honestly, the only comparison that I have is the color. They're the exact same size, they hold the exact same amount, but really the only difference is the color of them. This is more of a spring and summer bag, and then this is more of a wintertime bag. Once spring and summer is over, now I believe you can probably still wear this in the wintertime. I don't know how often I will wear this in the wintertime, just because my clothing is a little bit different in the winter. It's a little bit more dark, and I feel like this goes well with the darker clothes. Other than that, the bags are the exact same, but I have had people ask me recently if I prefer this Neverfull compared to the other one, because they know that I have been using this one recently. And I will say, currently, I do prefer the Damier Azur over my Monogram Neverfull, but it's only, I feel like, this time of year that I prefer this bag, because I feel like once wintertime comes and I'm wearing darker colors, that is something that I am a little bit mindful about with this bag. Is I know that this bag is prone to have color transfer. So I am a little bit more careful with this bag than I am with any of my other bags. My Damier Azur bags, I make sure that I do baby them a little bit. At least I just try to watch if my clothes are rubbing against the bag, or even if my skin is rubbing up against the bag, because I'm scared that my self tan is gonna rub up and stain the bag. That is the only major comparison that I feel with these bags, is that you have to be a little bit more careful with this. So far, let me inspect it because I don't even look at it to see. So far, I don't notice any color transfer. There is a little white spot here on the bag. I don't know if y'all can see. Yeah, y'all can kind of see those little white spots. I want to say that's toothpaste, or I don't know, maybe I may have like scratched it up against something. Like I said, I do not baby my bags, so I think I just scratched it up against something. But other than that, color transfer wise, so far, I have not had any issues, but I am mindful whenever I'm wearing darker clothes to try not to let this rub up against them. Or new darker clothes, I will not try to wear those with this bag, or I will at least wash them before I wear them with this bag. So I try to be a little bit more careful. Now, people have asked, they have been on the lookout for bags, and they have asked me which one they think that they should go with, whether it's the Monogram or if they should go with the Damier Azur. I would say it really depends on personal preference. Which color do you really like more? And then the other thing that you have to worry about is how careful you want to be with the bag. So if you're somebody who babies their bags and they can be super careful and they're mindful about wearing certain items with certain bags, and you were really interested in this bag and prefer this one over the monogram, I would say go for this one. But if you are worried about your bag, and if you don't really want to baby your bag, you want something carefree that you can kind of throw around, that you can wear whatever you want with it, and you're not super torn about this color, then I would say to go ahead and go with the monogram print. But it really just depends on your personal preference. Which one do you like better, as well as how much do you want to baby your bag? I feel like that is the only two things that it comes down to. And really it is, in my opinion, do you want to baby your bag? Because if you don't want to baby your bag, I recommend going with this one. It's carefree besides the vachetta, but as far as trying to watch what you wear, that is something you do have to be mindful about with this bag. I love them both. I honestly feel like I prefer this one more. I don't know what it is. I really think it's the rose ballerine that I prefer more, because I have other bags in the monogram print that I do use over this one, such as my graceful. I have honestly been looking at the Damier Azur in graceful, but I don't want to go overboard with having too many bags. So that is my take and that is my comparison on each of these bags and how I feel about them. So if you are in the market for a pre-loved or even a new Neverfull and you can't decide what color to get, it really is personal preference, but currently I'm leaning a little bit more towards this one. I do feel like I'm gonna start shopping around because I just fell in love with the rose ballerine. I think that is all for this video. If you guys want a updated what's in my bag, I know I do those really often, but they're one of my favorite videos to watch and I know you guys like watching them. Plus I'm always switching out my bags. So if you guys want an updated either what's in my work bag or what's in my weekend bag or what's in my travel bag, leave a comment down below and I can do that video soon. Or if you have any other video recommendations, if you want me to compare my Speedy and my Neverfull, I think I've done that video before, but I can always do an updated video. Or if you want me to compare my Speedy 25 versus my Speedy 30, people have asked that before. Anything bag related, I can do videos over that. That is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one.